So let's start off, meet the candidates and play their piece of music. Let's start with you, Andy. Let's find out a bit about yourself. You're a local councillor, aren't you, first of all?
That's right, I represent Chingford Green Ward.
And how long have you been working on the council?
I've represented Chingford Green Ward since a by-election in 2007, and I was a councillor for 2002, 2006 for Endlebury Ward as well.
Okay, and also you work in corporate pensions.
That's correct.
What does
yeah.
that entail?
Basically, it's giving information to members of staff for large corporations and large companies about how their pension scheme works, the benefits of saving for retirement, and the options that they will have when they do decide they finally want to give up work and live the life that they want to leave.
Okay, and how did you get into politics in the first place?
Yeah, now, I have to say, it's my parents, for a start, have been actively involved in the Conservative Party, helping out. But mainly for me, my main interests came about debating during school. At school, we had a few history teachers who always used to set aside some time for debates about what's going on, and we just always having debates, and I just enjoyed the debates. So that's what got me involved. I think it's also the fact that actually doing something for where you live, your community, putting things back in to make sure the area's better for you. And finally, one of the major issues why I got involved in politics is when I was growing up in the area, there was lots and lots of things for young people to do. There were youth centres, there were play schemes after schools and during school holidays, and these play schemes organised trips to the seaside, to zoos, cinemas, etc., etc. And all that's gone now. And I just thought to myself, well, that's the kind of thing that when I'm speaking to, and I dislike the term young people, but it's what everybody seems to use nowadays, when I'm talking to people, it's what they ask for, it's what they want, and they just feel neglected. So that's why I initially got involved.
Excellent. And what do you like about Walthamstow? What's the best thing for you?
I've always lived in Waltham Forest. I actually had to answer this question the other day, and I got told off for the answer I gave, because what I actually said was it's a vibrant community, and an answer I gave was, and all the different types of food I can eat. And somebody said, you mean everybody can eat? And then I thought, no, what I can eat, because I do like my food.
And what do you dislike about Walthamstow?
I dislike certain things that people think's acceptable now, but it's not just Walthamstow, it's all over the place. The amount of people who think it's acceptable to spit on the streets, to drop their rubbish even when a dustbin's 2 foot away, to let their dogs foul the pavements. There's a lot more of that nowadays, and that sort of thing really is upsetting. But unfortunately for people who when this happens, when I'm out and about, I'm the kind of person who actually says things to people, even when everyone says you shouldn't say that because you don't know what's going to happen. I just feel I have to say things. So I dislike that about Walthamstow, but that's a national thing anyway. That happens everywhere. So, but apart from that, no, I can't think of anything I really dislike about Walthamstow at all. I think it's a great place to live. It would be nice to have a cinema. It would be nice to have the dog stadium back open. Those kind of things we want. But apart from that, yeah, it's a great place.
Now, we're asking all three of you to pick a piece of music. And what have you chosen, Andy?
I've chosen the Foo Fighters, because they're a really great band. I've seen them a couple of times. I missed them the last time they was over because I was on holiday, unfortunately. But when they come over again, I'm hoping to see them. I like my rock music. I like my heavy metal, although my taste is a lot more broad than that. And I thought, I don't know what to play, so I thought this might be a bit upbeat to get things going.
And let's hear it. It's called The Pretender.